Hi guys, what's going on? It's Chris. Welcome back to the Squirrel YGO channel. Today I thought I'd bring you a quick deck profile of my locals deck that I went EXO with after 4 rounds undefeated with Traptrix. I literally picked up the deck yesterday. It came in the post, threw it together and thought I'll give it a go. Yeah, it went quite well, so I've got some packs to open at the end of the video, so make sure you stick around for those. Yeah, just remember to like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, please do subscribe if you're new around here. It really means the world. And hit the bell, like the videos. I really appreciate all the support. Really do. Almost at 200 subs now. If we can get to that, then that'll be incredible. I really appreciate all the support lately on the videos, guys. If you want to see more profiles like this, then don't forget to like the video and comment down below. Let's get right into the profile. So I played, it's a very standard Traptrix build. Let me just put that out there. I watched a lot of videos of Pac playing the deck, who obviously revolutionized with his balling on a budget series. So I'm just going to essentially reel off what I learned from watching his videos and quite a few other profiles across the internet. That's normally what I do if I'm new to a deck. I try and watch as many videos on the internet as possible, then sort of bring it together for myself. Cool. So let's get started with the main deck. For the first card, let's get started with the main deck. So I start with 3 copies of Traptrix Momelo. It searches your trap hole cards. One of the most important cards, allows you to get some interruption straight off the bat before you go into Sarah. And then also when it gets special summon back, it's a non-once per turn, pop a spell trap your opponent controls. Broken card. I'm not going to go too into detail with these cards because I think a lot of profiles are out there now. And I'm actually quite new to the deck as well. I didn't play Hat or anything, so yeah, I'm just going to build my experience and hopefully make some more videos on this deck if I continue to play it. Then for the next card, we play 3 Mantis. On normal summon, this card searches a Traptrix monster, and then also it has a quick effect that once per turn it can bounce a spell trap card you control or a set spell and trap card you control. It's good for when your opponent goes to evenly. You can save a back row, or you can also just like bounce one that's set off of I can't remember what it's called now, Dionea, and then allow you to put that wherever you like, so your opponent won't know which one's where. Yeah, broken, really good card, another good starter. Along with that, I play 3 copies of what's this one called again? Pudica. Yep, Pudica. Sorry, I don't even know the names. This card, when it's normal summoned, it searches the field spell, which we'll see in a second, which is essentially a double summon. In fact, let's just put that out now. Yeah, so it searches the field spell, which is a double summon. On special summon, it allows you to banish a special summon monster your opponent controls, targeting, and then during the next standby phase, they're allowed to special summon any of their banished monsters. Very good card. Allows you to see the field spell, which is an extender almost, and allows you to play through interruption, especially in the mirror also. And then for the penultimate name, we play 3 Arachno Camper, which is your inherit extender in the deck, which allows you to activate it from hand and special summon if you control a Traptrix monster. After that, you're then locked into plants and insects from the extra deck. But or is it just, yeah, from the extra deck? But yeah, it's a great extender, allows you to trigger Sarah. It also, while it's face up on the field, the first time your set spell trap cards will be destroyed. They are not, so it allows you to, if you can leave this face up on your field, you can then just protect against Harpies for the Duster and Lightning Storm and things like that. And also you're able to keep it in hand and then reveal it if they do activate one of those cards. And the final Traptrix card I play in the main deck for the monsters is Dionea. I play this at 2 because Pac said so. No, I'm joking. It does make sense to have it at 2. If you normal summon it, you get to revive. It's definitely like not one of your play stars, to be honest. It's great to search for follow-up, and also when you special summon it, you get to set one of your hold traps, which get banished during your next turn's end phase. But with cards like Mantis, that's never normally happening. But yeah, I think 2 is fine. I don't really want to open it. I want to search it or special it off of Sarah. And then for the last Traptrix card, we've got the Garden, which has 3 effects. It's a really good card. I wouldn't play any more than one, I don't think. It does suck when you open it with the Pudica, but you can't really help that. So the first effect is that you can normal summon once more in addition to your normal summon this turn for a Traptrix monster. The second effect is that the first time your Traptrix monsters will be destroyed by battle, they're not, which people forget. And then the third effect is that you can banish a monster you control, cost, and then special summon a Traptrix monster from your hand or graveyard, non-targeting. Yeah, so it's a really good, really great card. Extender, and just all round amazing card in the deck. I don't think I play more than one though. That's the thing. And then for the honorary Traptrix card is Parallel Exceed. Great for summoning when you summon Sarah. You can then overlay it straight into a rank 4 of your choice. Normally it's Rafflesia to help play around Nibiru. Yep, great card, wouldn't change that. Then for hand traps, I play 3 Ash Blossom and 3 Impermanence. And those are the only hand traps I play at the moment. I like to play Nibiru, but I decided not to last night just because I looked around the room and there was a lot of Traptrix and a lot of people know how to play around Nib. But yeah, I'll probably play it going forward just so it's in my deck and I can take it out in the sideboard if I want to. Yeah, nice commons coming with the structure deck, which is always great. The structure would have been absolutely broken if it came with Impermanence. So yeah, that's it for the hand traps. And then for the last sort of non-engine board breaker card is the 3 Evenly Matched, which did come with the structure deck. It's broken. This format especially is really good. It allows you to break boards with the greatest of ease, and it's also a normal trap, which can come up for the next card, which is Holotea. Holotea says that it can special summon itself as a Traptrix monster level 4 with 2/4 defense, but it can activate the turn it was set if you discard a normal trap. So you're able to discard Dead Evenlies, any of your trap hole cards, which you can later set back with Dionea, which is always great. And then yeah, this is probably, and it's also got a reincarnation effect, like Traptrix reincarnation. It banishes itself from grave and then reborns a Traptrix from your graveyard, which is, yeah, brilliant. The rest of the trap hole cards are 2 Floodgate Trap Hole, one of the best ones this format, just because it books your opponent's monster face down, and against like Kashtira, it means that they can't play any of the rest of the cards really. Great cards. 2 Nightmare, it's basically Solemn Strike, but a little bit worse. But this is you got to remember that the monster has to be special summoned that turn. That did come back to bite me, I think 1 game or 2 games, maybe the mirror. And then I play 2 Gravediggers at the moment. I think I'd probably cut this down to 1. I was really scared of opening it, but I think you just shouldn't play 2, because unless there's a meta where this is really good, it's not really worth playing 2. So I think I'll just play the 1 going forward. This is a 41 card build, by the way, so that probably is the last spot. But yeah, we'll see how we go. I'd like to test more. This was my first tournament with the deck and first time actually playing it. So then I play 1 Terrifying Trap Hole Nightmare, which is one of the new ones. Basically, if your opponent special summons a monster this turn, you can target 1 monster your opponent controls with 2,000 or more attack, destroy it, and then if you have a whole normal trap card in your graveyard, you can banish 1 monster from your opponent's graveyard, and that's non-targeting. So an interaction that a lot of people say about with this card is that you can pop your opponent's Mirror Jade, and in that same resolution, in that same chain that's resolving, you can then banish it straight away, and because it's not in the location that it was destroyed in, it's not able to check and use its destruction effect. So it's really handy against Branded for that, definitely. Sorry, continuing the trap hole cards is 1 Bottomless Trap Hole. I like this card just because it's an out to Albaz. Albaz is a very good card when they're able to just normal summon it and then attempt to wipe away either Sarah or Rafflesia. I think I keep this in the deck, I really like it. And then the last trap hole card I play is Time Space Trap Hole. It's great for shuffling back monsters from the extra deck, and it would be great if it negated the summon, but yeah, still testing this. Do like it. And then the last 2 cards I played were 2 Destructive Daruma Karma Cannon. This card was pretty damn terrible, but it did win me a game against Luke with his PK strategy. I was able to like book 4 of his monsters, but the only issue is you do have to send away your Sarah if you control one. So that's it for the main deck. A couple of tweaks I'd like to make, but yeah, pretty solid. Can't go wrong. It's probably it's a very standard deck, to be honest. Let's go to the extra deck. So I played another really standard extra deck. So I played 3 Sarah, insane cards, really broken Link 1. I love decks with Link 1. This deck really reminds me of Salamangrape, but like a new style and a bit more power, a bit more toolboxness. I wish they had a bit more recurability with the monsters, but yeah, there is a lot of recursion with this deck already, so probably shouldn't be asking for too much. And then I played the 1 Kilaria, which is didn't summon this. I think I summoned it once. That's a lie. So all of these cards, when they're link summoned, these link summon the cards. I'll just put the other one out here now as well. These link summon cards are unaffected by Traptrix. This one basically says when you activate a trap hole card, you can set it straight away once per turn, and then also during the end phase you can spec back a Traptrix monster from your graveyard in defense position. And then this card, which is the better out of the 2, which I might try and find room for a second, says that all Traptrix monsters, including itself, gain 1,000, and that stacks. So that includes itself, and then if you have 2, that's 2,000. And then that's while you have a normal trap card in your graveyard. And then once per turn, you can target face-up cards your opponent controls up to the number of insect or plant monsters you control, and then negate their effects. And then you can also apply an extra effect that says banish a trap, normal trap from your graveyard, and destroy those targets as well. So yeah, it's what allows you to OTK quite easily in this deck, especially on the bounce back. So 2 Rafflesia, broken card. It allows you to, especially in the mirror, allows you to actually affect your opponent's monsters because it becomes a monster effect. It also allows you to play around Nibiru by sending the Gravediggers. We've got the 1 Pingu. I'd like to play 2 of this. It searches your monsters and can also attach monsters from your opponent's banished or graveyard if they're sent there by card effects. And then also 1 Alamiras, which specials back monsters from your graveyard by detaching 2. All of these, while they have materials, are unaffected by trap effects. So it's unfortunate that you have to detach 2 from this. The other effect that this has that not a lot of people know about is that when a monster, let me just make sure, if an opponent's monster leaves the field because of your card effect, you can then special summon that monster back to your field, which is great. I'll probably just play the second Pingu if I can find room. And then for non-Traptrix, I play 1 Exciton, really good card for just sort of, if you're down on resources, you can make it and essentially just win the game back for yourself. Yeah, really good card. If you've a rank 4 deck, you should be playing it. 1 Time Thief Redoer combined with Holotea, it allows you to essentially get a free stack or Phoenix Wing Rune Blast. And then also you get to see what your opponent's on before they start playing, obviously, if you take a card. And if you're lucky enough, you can draw. Yeah, really good card. And then I play 1 Spriggan's Merrymaker and 1 Gigantic Champion Sargass. It can come up that if you're detaching materials off your existing Xyz monsters, you can pop or bounce with this. But it's essentially just a way to get more materials onto your Zeus, which I play 2 of because of Kashtira. I'll probably continue to play 2. There is a couple of Kashtira players at our locals, and this is just a nib token. Which I did get nibbed a couple of times, not respecting it, which is foolish of me. I do need to learn the deck a lot better. But yeah, 2 Zeus, which is great. I didn't make it last night, but it definitely needs to be in there because you're an Xyz deck. Let's get into the side deck, guys. So I played 3 Artifact Lancia. This serves quite a few purposes in the deck, actually. So not only is it really good against Kashtira at the moment, basically not allowing them to zone lock you, which is pretty nasty when you rely on both monster zones and spell trap zones. But also you can side it in going first to avoid evenly, which is also another card that really is a pain in the ass for this deck. So yeah, I think I'd continue to play this format. I did see it. I saw it against Luke when he was playing Phantom Knights, which did shut him off for a turn. He ended up just setting 2 and passing. So yeah, really good card. I played 3 Cosmic Cyclone and a Duster. And this is for random back row matchups, also for the mirror. The Duster's sort of just thrown in there because it outs Floodgates with random rogue decks like Eldritch, and obviously one of the big decks that's playing Floodgates at the moment is Labyrinth. But yeah, if they don't have the Traptrix monster that protects, then this is still absolutely broken. But Cyclone is there mainly for the mirror, because there's a lot of Traptrix at the moment at a local level. Yeah, it's a really good card. It's just allows you to go for one with one of their back row. Also able to take out the Holotea, which is a massive resource piece in the grind game. It's also good against Runic, which sees some play at our locals sometimes, which is good for getting rid of the Fountain. But yeah, good cards. And then I also play 1 Mind Control and 1 Change of Heart. These are really great. The main thing I wanted to use these for was the mirror against Traptrix, because as I said, there's quite a few. Being able to take a Rafflesia and then turn it into your own Sarah is pretty damn good. What else did I use this for last night? Oh yeah, it was on one of the feature matches. I mistakenly used Mind Control, but Jack was nice enough to let me take it back, and I used the Change Heart, which allowed me to attack with his Zeus, and then yeah, it was game. Yeah, I think I'd like to continue testing these. Just good going second cards. Plus, the Link 3 takes 2 monsters, including a plant or insect, so you can link things off. There might be an argument to play a Rise Heart if you're able to take a Shangri-La. So yeah, we'll see if that comes up any at a point for me. Then I play 3 Judgment, again just for going first, just like the Lancia, to stop Evenly Matched, which is a massive counter to my board. Judgment's just a great card overall. Stops people from playing full stop. And then to also go with going first, played 3 Debro, which again is a very good card this format. Locking out a particular avenue of summoning is always great. Sad that it's back in the format, to be honest. Things like Sword Soul and Despia and stuff really suffer with it, just like last year in Nat's format. But yeah, cool. So should we open some packs? Let's go. So I have 4 packs of Photon Hypernova. It was either that or Maze of Memories, and I don't really trust those sort of sets. And then we have a OTS 21 pack. So let's get started with a pack of Photon Hypernova. Let's see if we can get lucky. Cool. Let's see what we can get. Ooh, not ideal start. Gold Pride. Probably should open these better. I've never opened cards on or like packs on camera before, so we'll go one at a time on this one. Let's see. We've got a Green Ninja. Not ideal either. Let's go with the OTS pack, see if we can pull an ulti. I'll be very happy if we can get an ulti. I'm very skeptical as if we will or not. So we got, whoa, we've got another ninja card, I think. Oh, they do have a Trap Hole card, Trap Hole of Spikes. I think it's terrible, but oh well. Let's see if we can get Starlight, or at least a Kashtira spell of some sort. Oh, we got Sargas. Oh no, we got a secret though. We're playing it in our deck at the moment, but yeah, that'll do for that. Sargas, a few quid. And one more. Let's see if we can get another or an ultra. Already. Oh, nothing. Another gold pride card. We'll take that. We've got a secret rare. But yeah, that's it for the profile, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more.